Modern women would rather have online clout than actually be employed, apparently. We've got a video for you here today from Shaq Reacts. Let's jump into it.
And something tells me I'm about to get fired, so I'm gonna record this because I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. I'm waiting on them to join. Hello?
Hey Brittany, thanks for joining us on this call. I wish this was under better circumstances. After reviewing a video you posted online, upper management has made the decision to terminate your employment effective immediately.
What video?
We recently became aware of a TikTok in which you appeared to urinate on the floor.
What?
It makes no sense how these women think they can keep their regular jobs while also making spicy content on the side. They somehow think they can keep it a secret even though they're posting videos that are easily found on the internet.
While we understand the video may have been comedic in nature, it does not align with our company's values. In fact, several employees came across the video and expressed concerns.
Okay, yeah, that's understandable.
As a result, we have no choice but to let you go. Your final paycheck will be processed within the next pay cycle, and your access to all company systems has already been revoked. Just be sure to return any company property as soon as possible. I'll go ahead and send out that address for you as well, just to make sure you have everything.
Okay, thank you.
Again, we do appreciate your time with us, and we sincerely...
Women like this think that life is unfair, as if the world is out to get them specifically, but what they'll never realize is that they bring these consequences on themselves when they record this kind of content, and those consequences will never go away. Once it's on the internet, it is there forever.
I left the Whatever podcast. No, I wasn't fired. I was a part of the podcast for about 8 months, and it was really fun at first, and I'm really grateful for the exposure that it gave me. Over time, I realized that working for the podcast wasn't something that I was fully aligned with, and I was already building my own audience, so I decided to open up an OF so that I could build better connections with my fans, which I wouldn't have been able to do had I kept working for the podcast. I realized that the environment was no longer serving me, and the fan base...
One of the side effects of podcasts like this is that it advertises the woman's OF pages, and she quit because she realized that there was more money to be made with creating spicy content than actually being a regular on that show.
Some of them were way too toxic, and it wasn't worth my energy and time, especially for what I was getting paid. So I decided to step away quietly and start building something that felt more like me. There's no hate or drama. I have no hard feelings towards anyone. It's simply just growth and moving on.
What this woman will never seem to understand is that by going to do OF, she's pretty much opened herself up for significantly more toxic internet behavior, but the fact that she felt like she was missing out on that much money really shows how much she's lying about the toxic environment.
Who taught you how to drive?
The roads are dangerous enough without women like this behind the wheel, but it's still a valuable lesson. When you are driving, keep your head on a swivel because drivers like this are pretty much everywhere. It's actually dangerous.
Hey, that's weird, but guess what I think is weird? I think it's weird that girls are out here letting guys in their mouth and they don't know these guys. You're letting somebody put their in your mouth and you don't know what he does. He doesn't even have a job. You met him on Tinder. He's an entrepreneur or whatever. He's in a startup. That's disgusting. That makes my back hurt. That makes me sweaty. So you're so offended that I gotta drop the Machine Gun Kelly's blood in my mouth. You have Brandon from Silicon Valley. He didn't even buy you a nice drink. No, it's a matter of perspective. What is so gross about what I did with my soulmate? You guys are out here letting strangers. This is disgusting.
It is crazy to me how hookup culture and all this social media has turned this kind of behavior into something quote-unquote liberating. It is absolutely ridiculous.
This is one of the biggest proofs that if you treat the wrong woman like a queen, she will complain even about the weight of the crown. Detail, The wrong woman. And this is Stephen Curry, a guy who is a symbol of success, prestige, status, character, and family. His wife, an average woman, married to one of the biggest stars in the NBA, had the courage to say on a podcast that she regretted marrying him and having children with him. After 15 years of marriage, 4 children, and an extremely luxurious life.
Steph Curry is one of the most successful basketball players of all time, and his wife still has the nerve to go online and humiliate him, even though he gave her everything she could have ever possibly wanted. It just proves that there is no saving some of these women at all.
She said she wanted to live more. In better words, it's riding the carro. She said that now she wants to rediscover herself and wished she had lived all her dreams. After the guy did everything for her and for the family, got her and him out of poverty, now she says she doesn't want the guy anymore. And this is a story that we have seen before. Kaka's wife said that he was perfect, but she wanted to live new experiences and broke up with him. That is why more and more men are preferring to be alone. When he has nothing, he is no good. When he is building, he is also worthless. But when he is a protector, a provider, and does everything for the family, they reject.
So many of these wives have no problem getting the luxurious lifestyle, but at the end of the day, once she gets what she wants, she always wants more.
She's very cute. She could make money.
I thought, let me just try OnlyFans, and I ended up making $50,000 in my first month.
How many months did you make this much?
I started with 50, 60, and then it leveled out at 20 a month.
That's not
just
bad at all. That is $250,000 a year. Is not something to complain about.
Definitely not. I spent 30 minutes on there a day, and I would send my managers photos, and they would go into the chat and bait people for money, but I stopped that.
Why?
Just feeling like it was very wrong.
Why?
Because I felt scammy.
Okay, you went full Christian good girl. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm being told you made $200,000 in 6 months. Where the f did that go?
I purchased my mom a house.
Good for her for quitting OF despite making that much money, but something like that only counts if she takes accountability for what she did and accepts that her life is forever going to be harder because she sold her body online for money, which for most women is impossible.
My husband, he was still trying to work it out with me, and I was texting him kind of like nonchalant, like obviously like I was mad, like I would say stuff here and there like, dude, like you cheated, like what? And he was like trying to like work to gain my trust back and stuff like that, but like mentally, like I knew I wasn't gonna stay with him. And so when I started posting the TikToks, like he had no clue. He thought that we were still gonna work this out. He was asking me for like a list of things that we need to work on in our marriage, but like he needs to work on as a person as well. And I was just like, hey dude, like I'm busy, I'll text the list to you later.
She has every right to be upset that her husband cheated on her. Of course, that is not good at all. But at that point, you should just file for divorce. Why would you string him along while also posting videos shaming the guy for months on end? Honestly, this just sounds like too much effort. She should just divorce him.
And then I'm pretty sure, since you know my videos went viral, pretty sure one of his friends, family members, whatever it is, saw and was like, dude, I think she's gonna divorce you. I think once he found out that I was posting all the tea on TikTok, he blocked me. And like at first, like it didn't say he stopped sharing his location with me like on an iMessage, but if I went to like find my like the little like my little Sims app, his email came up, but it said no location found or something like that. And I was like he found out. But I was like, how is any of this my fault?
A lot of modern wives think they can post videos of them trying to humiliate their spouses and they'll never find out, and then they act shocked when their public videos go viral and they catch wind of it. They have no idea how the internet even works.
This is the last video I'm making about this. I'm not lying about my income, and I'm going to show you guys right here, right now. As you can see, I'm on Safari. I had my little shopping up, but I'm on the OnlyFans site, and I'm going to hit like that so you can see that I'm on the statistics page right here. Okay, now this is the last 30 days, and I'm going to refresh it so you guys can see, you know, I'm on a private jet, so Wi-Fi is a little slow, but anyways, I'm going to click here, and I'm going to go all time, okay, all time.
It is insane how women like this can make that much money by posting spicy content. Whenever women like this brag about their earnings, all they're doing is convincing other women to sign up because they think they can make millions of dollars making that kind of content, and generally they can't.
And I'll refresh it one more time. okay? And the reason why it was blue before is because I had the website added to my home screen, okay? But yeah, I'm not lying about my income, and I have no reason to lie about my income. So here it is.
It doesn't matter if her earnings are real or not, because OF is one of the worst things to happen to modern women, and the fact that there are so many men out there who are willing to waste their money on that garbage is just crazy to me. Make sure you click on one of the videos on screen now to watch more if you liked today's video. Don't forget to take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.